In this video, we will talk about how to install Windows 11 in VirtualBox. Along with that, I'll show you how you can download VirtualBox on your Windows PC and what are the settings you have to use to set up your Windows 11 PC to the scale mode, to the full screen mode, and I'll show you all the settings you have to choose and what are those settings gonna do on your virtual machine. So stay tuned and watch the complete video. Simply open the browser you have, any browser. In my case, I'm opening Google Chrome. To download VirtualBox, simply type VirtualBox. You will see this website, virtualbox.org. If you are a Bing user, you simply need to type the same word, VirtualBox. You will see the same website. Open it. Once you open it, on the left hand side, you will see downloads. Click on downloads. And here you can see that VirtualBox 7.0.20 platform packages. For Windows user, you have to click on this. If you are a Mac user, you have to select this option. If you are a Linux user, you have to select this one. I'm a Windows user, so I'm selecting this one. Simply click on it and start downloading. After downloading, it will show you an option to download the Microsoft Visual C++. So the link is given in the description. You can check out the link for this page. You simply need to come up on this page. Once you'll be on this page, you will get the option like this, x64 and x86. This means if you are using a 64-bit operating system, then you have to select this one. And if you are a 32-bit user, you have to select this one. As I'm a 64-bit operating system user, I have to select this one. Simply click on it. After downloading this file, you need an ISO image. To download the ISO image, you need to type how to install Windows 11 on VirtualBox, then type the name of the website, tegadvice.com, and you will see this page, how to install Windows 11 on VirtualBox of Tegadvice. Open it. Once you open it, just scroll it down. You will see this option, what are the requirements for installing Windows 11 on VirtualBox. In there, you have to search for this one, how to install Windows 11 ISO file. Here you will see Windows 11 ISO file. Click on this download link. Once you click on this download link, you will see this file. You simply need to click on download and you will see this option. Don't worry about this file. It's downloaded directly from the Microsoft website. So here you need to click on download and this will start downloading on your PC. You simply need to click on save. You can see that I have this file on my PC, all-in-one Windows 11. So I'm not gonna download this. After downloading, you need to click on new. Possibly you have a different version. You'll get a new option here. So click on new and here you need to give the virtual machine a name. Simply type Windows 11 or you can give a different name. You can select the folder location. I'm leaving the option as it is. If you want to create a new folder location, just click on this arrow, click on other and select the location where you want to see your folder. Once you'll be in there, in that location, do a right click, take your cursor on new and click on folder, and then give a name to the folder. I'm leaving this option as it is. And after this, we need to select the ISO file. In your case, you possibly not get this option or possibly your virtual machine will not detect the Windows 11 ISO file. In that case, you need to change the type here. You need to change it to Microsoft Windows. And afterwards, you need to click on this arrow and select the ISO file. You possibly have this ISO file in your download folder. After selecting the ISO file, you will get this option addition. In here, you need to click on this arrow and you can see all the addition here. You can select the addition as per requirement. I'm selecting Windows 11 Pro. Click on next and here you need to give the name, the username. I'm typing eTechniz and for now I'm selecting 1. The same for the repeat password, and in the host name you can see that it's showing up exclamation mark. You do not have to leave any space between the words, so remove the space and click on next. Here you can see the RAM you want to allot to your virtual machine, the base memory, the default settings showing up as 4 GB of RAM and the CPU core 2. You simply need to allot the processor. You can allot more or you can allot less. It's completely up to you, but you have to go higher than 2. And after that, click on next and here you need to assign the virtual hard disk to your Windows 11 virtual machine. You can assign the higher disk size, and remember this thing, after allotting the virtual hard disk you will not able to change it. So here you need to assign it right now, your virtual hard disk, so that in future you will not face any kind of problem with your disk size. Click on next afterwards. And here you will see the summary. Check the option. If you want to make any changes, you have to click on back and make some changes. After this, click on finish. and this will start powering up your VM. You can see that I have Windows 11 installed on my PC and I have assigned 8 GB of RAM as I'm doing the application testing and for a lot of other things you can see on my channel. So I have allotted the 8 GB of RAM and processor up to 4. You can make the changes as per requirement, and if you're getting a same thing as I'm getting here, just simply power off the machine and you need to power up again. Once you'll start it, you have to make sure you have to press enter. Once you'll get a screen like that, make sure to press enter so that it can start setting up, and you can see that it's starting the setup. Alright, here you can see that installing the Windows 11. It's gonna take some time. Meanwhile, I can show you all the settings. I cannot show you all the settings in the running virtual machine. I can show you all the settings for the virtual machine which is not powered up. Once you'll shut down your virtual machine, after that click on settings. As I told you before, you can make some changes and I'll show you that what are the changes you can make in this settings option. In general, you can see the basic tab, and here you can change the name of your virtual machine. If you want to give a new name, you can select that option. Leave the type and version as it is. In advanced, you have to select this option shared clipboard to bidirectional so that you can copy and paste between your main machine and your virtual machine. So select bidirectional for both sides. And in description you can leave this option. The disk encryption you can leave this one. In system and in motherboard, as I told you before, you can change the RAM, so you can increase or decrease the RAM size. Here you can see the 8 GB of RAM, and you can make some changes from here as well. Chipset, the TPM version 2.0, pointing device, USB tablet. You can make some changes here. You can test by yourself. I do not recommend to make any changes for the new user. In the processor tab, you can increase the processor up to 4 or as per requirement. Do not go beyond this green mark, because this could cause problem to your main machine. So I would recommend you to assign lower processor as per the main machine, because your main machine needs to run a lot of different kind of files, so it required that processor. In acceleration, you can leave this option to default. You can change some settings as well if you like to, but I do not recommend you to do anything like that, as I have been using VirtualBox for so long, so I do not recommend to make any changes to this option. Click on display. Here you can see the options. You can do your experiment and you can check by yourself. And here you can see the storage. You can see the information here, the type and the virtual size 180 GB, and the actual size is 31 GB. For now, if I'm gonna install some application, it's gonna show up more. And in audio, you can change this option. You can see that. Simply check this box, host audio drive. If you want to change the setting, then you can select the options as per requirement. Windows audio session, audio control, and here you can enable the option. Whatever we'll do on our host machine, we can hear the voice from our Windows 11 VirtualBox. If we want to enable the input as well, then we have to check this box to enable this input. Here in network, you can select or you can leave the option as it is. If you'll select the bridge, then it will show you your drivers. I usually select the same one, or I select bridge. You can do your experiment by yourself. And if you want to see the MAC address of your virtual machine, you have to click on this advanced and you can see the MAC address and some other information, the adapter type. Leave the rest as it is. In USB, you can add a new USB. The USB already connected to your main machine, you can add here. You simply need to click on this plus icon and you can select the USB drive you want to connect with your virtual machine. In shared folder, you can add the shared folder. You can see that I have allotted a shared folder from my desktop and I have given a name to that, to virtual file share. You can click on this one plus icon and click on arrow and click on other, and then after you can select the folder, the place you have created that folder. Once you'll select the folder, simply click on OK, and this will give full access to that folder, and you can able to share all the files between your main machine and to your virtual machine. Here you can see the user interface. You can make the changes here. You can see that it's showing up scaled. So I have the setting of scale mode. So if I make some changes here, so that will show up on my virtual machine whenever I power up my virtual machine. After making the changes, click on OK, and I'm discarding this. And you can see that we have Windows 11 installed. After installing the Windows 11, we need to set up a full screen. Here you can see that we do not have a full screen for now. So minimize it, click on Device, click on Insert Guest Additions CD image. Once you'll do that, click on this File Explorer. On the left hand side, select this PC, double click on CD drive VirtualBox Guest Addition, and here you can see that the VBox Windows Edition for 64-bit operating user and VBox Windows Edition for 32-bit operating system user. To check your operating system, click on Settings, open the setting, scroll it down, click on About, and here you can see the system type 64-bit operating system. I'm selecting x64 as I have x64-bit operating system. Double click on it, click on Yes, click on Next, Next, and install it. Click on Finish. Alright, here you can see it powered up. Now let's maximize this virtual machine. Do it one more time. Alright, here you can see that we have a complete screen of virtual machine, and if you want to change or to set up a scale mode, you can select this option. Click on scale mode and this will show up like this. Click on maximize and you will not see all of these options here. So that's how you can install Windows 11 on virtual machine. If you're getting any problem related to Windows 11, Windows 10 or Ubuntu or any kind of troubleshooting issues, you can visit to our forum page. I'm showing up on your screen right now and the link is mentioned in the description, so you can visit to our forum page and you can ask your question. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.